How you doing, everybody? This is Old World New York, and this is my very first YouTube video. I'm finally entering the YouTube mix. I have been a frequent poster on Instagram. I've been posting since September of 2023. I've had over 30 posts. My page is at Old World NY on Instagram, and I just desire to be a part of the YouTube community, to expand my horizons. I find there's a lot of cool stuff. New York has a treasure trove of stuff. I mean, Manhattan alone. I haven't been there much. I live on Long Island, which is, where I live is like 20 miles from Manhattan, but I am close to Queens County, reasonable distance from Brooklyn. And of course, Long Island has Nassau and Suffolk County. I'm in Nassau County, so you will see most of the stuff I have is from Long Island, but I've been to Brooklyn, and I haven't been to Manhattan, but I can't wait. There's just a lot of good stuff I'm looking forward to do on this channel. Please, in advance, I apologize for the quality of presentation of this material. I just always found that, Instagram was the easiest to post with. So I just found that, it was easier to edit videos, easier to post, and just, with the text and everything and the music. A lot of these videos you'll see music beds, and it's so funny. Like, more recent ones, I started to do voiceover work because I just discovered that on Samsung you can do you could do screen record. I didn't realize. I only thought that was an iPhone thing, believe it or not. I did not know that you could do screen record on Samsung. So once I discovered that, the sky is the limit with that. So I started to just talk over videos that I did. I figured that's a great way to start and do my first YouTube video. So here we go. Where shall we start? There's just, you could just see like some of the places I've been to. Really cool stuff. That's a great place to start right here. Oh, this is just a gem right here. This is the St. Paul's School, located in Garden City, New York. I only grew up here. This is only within 2 miles from where I grew up. And this place is just this gothic old school. Supposedly built, it took 4 years to build, from 1879 until 1883. It's been abandoned for the good part of 30 years. And it's just fenced off. The village of Garden City has no idea what to do with it. They've had it in their possession since 1993, when the diocese of whatever, the Catholic school that owned it went bankrupt. It was a real private school, real high end. A lot of the rich people went here. Fred Trump supposedly attended here in the 50s. And you'll see it looks like a giant E from the top, or a 3, however, when you look at it. And it's just cool. I drive past this on most of the time I'm driving past this on the way to work. So I get to see this, and it's abandoned. I just dread the day that they might consider demolishing it. And I wonder if its days are numbered. Look, it's got this clock tower, really cool 4-sided clock tower. And it's just so much brick. What in the John Levy is going on here? Look at the brick. Look at the giant entrances. This is way over the top. The village of Garden City was supposedly only purchased by Alexander Turney Stewart in April, I think it was April of 1869. And it was part of the Hempstead Plains. So you wonder, within less than 9 years, actually 10 years, they start building this thing. And they also built the Cathedral, which is located within the vicinity here, and the Garden City Hotel. There's so many, and these beautiful. Garden City is a real high-end, rich neighborhood. It's very expensive to live here. There's a lot of, they call it old money homes. They have just the largest collection of old Tudor houses. And obviously, I'm not going to start filming people's homes around here. I don't think the people around here would appreciate it. I just feel like that they would not like that. So I will just film this abandoned structure here, which is like something out of Harry Potter, Hogwarts. Amazing. And this was built, this was built supposedly in memory of Alexander Turney Stewart. He was the founder of Garden City. This is on Stewart Avenue, big road that intersects Garden City. And this was a school that was, again, built in memory of Alexander Turney Stewart, who died in 1876. And the cathedral was also built in memory of him. And they were the same architects. I'm going to show you the cathedral in a second, but this school is just awesome. I mean, but the interesting thing about this, look at the windows in the ground. Notice that? See the windows? And look, there's the top of the clock tower. It's got the copper top with the spire. Little ball. And now here's the interesting thing. It got kind of cut off, but this was built supposedly in memory of Alexander Turney Stewart. But if you look here, it says Alex Turney Stewart. So if they built that in his memory, they couldn't fit his entire first name on the front of it. I mean, they're like, okay, well, we better put his name on there. We can only fit Alex. Really? And it's built in his memory? And again, no construction photos of this place. And here is, of course, it's just sad to see the clock tower and everything fall into disrepair. I just hope they don't demolish this place. They did demolish the St. Mary's School, which was built supposedly in 1892. There's a video. Here's the sister school. It was demolished in 2001. The sister school. This is the school for girls. That was a school for boys. This is the school for girls. This is the St. Mary's School. Yeah, I'm gonna like my own post. Sorry, accident. And look, this was there, demolished in 2001. Looked like a castle. And again, this was also in the vicinity of St. Paul's. This was demolished. Like I said, there was a fire in the year 2000. And it was destroyed. So look, there it is. I remember passing this school and saying, wow, that's cool. They still have it. It's old. But then I remember when they were going to demolish it, I was like, oh, what a shame. Like, there's there's an ad for St. Mary's, ad for St. Paul's. Yeah, check them out. So yeah, that is the sister school, and that was demolished. So now again, here is St. Paul's. As you see, it's fenced off. And look at that front. Look at that entrance there. How impressive. And if you go on YouTube, you will find there's some kids that actually did a video of breaking into this place. It did showed the inside of it. So that was actually pretty cool. And the field that over here is still used by a lot of organized sports and soccer teams and lacrosse and all that. So it is a nice backdrop, and it is definitely a gem in Garden City. How much that people appreciate it and how long it's going to last, we do not know. A lot of ideas were floated in what to do with this building, but nothing substantial yet. And look, there's military exercises being done on the front lawn, 1880s, military school. Again, I say Fred Trump attended here in the 1950s. High end, the Vanderbilt supposedly attended here. The 1917, there was the New York Giants versus the Chicago White Sox, and the players from the 8 Men Out, the Black Sox scandal, had played here. John McGraw played here. The New York Nets were, and the New York Jets had both practiced here as well. So a lot of history in this place. Amazing. And it's a privilege to still pass by it. Now, another thing I want to show you, which is located within the vicinity, is the Cathedral of the Incarnation, built by the same architects, supposedly. And look at this place. Look at this Gothic gem. It has a lot of the similar moldings. Look at that. Look at what is that? Like power nodes or something. I mean, look at this place. This is the Cathedral of the Incarnation. Now, this place, again, another place built in memory of Alexander Turney Stewart, from 1877, and supposedly opened up in 1885. It says on the front, established 1885. Here, let me show you this video and the timing of the bell going off. Again, now this is just awesome place from another time, something out of a H.R. Geiger painting or something. So really amazing structure there. And again, in the basement is a mausoleum, supposedly the bodies of Alexander Turney Stewart. We don't know. Supposedly his body was stolen. We don't know if it was actually put there. And his wife, Cornelia Stewart.
Established 1885.
Established in 1885, it says. And yeah, supposedly the bodies of like I said, Cornelius Stewart and Alexander Turney Stewart in the basement. And there was a big deal in 1878 when Alexander Turney Stewart's body was stolen and being held for ransom by. They wanted the widow Stewart was a very wealthy woman, because Mr. Stewart was a very wealthy person, and they held his body for ransom. They don't know if it was actually returned, but supposedly it is buried in the mausoleum downstairs in the basement, which is supposedly a big deal because it wasn't a religious figure, a religious leader. So they were buried in the mausoleum. And yeah, check it out. Look at this place. Feeling how solid it is. Look at this. Solid.
Pure concrete.
It is so hard, that material. Look at that. There's your subterranean windows. Check that out. How they even curve it like that. Amazing. Really, really sturdy structure. Look at that. So yeah, that is, and look at the giant gold cross on there. And I want to show you an old article from 1885 from the Brooklyn Daily Eagle about the Cathedral of Incarnation. Look, this is April 4th, 1885, and look how they wrote back then. Incarnation, description of the great cathedral at Garden City, polished after the manner of a palace, a monumental tower and delicate spire, 70 beautiful stained glass windows are treasures on every hand, the largest organ in the world, combination of the English, French, and German schools, a set of chimes played by electricity, the crypt and mausoleum, probably the most beautiful ever built. So this is a really amazing church. And here is a construction photo of the church. Check this out. This is from June of 1877. And here is your construction photo of the cathedral, and check out what's going on over here. What in the John Levy is going on here? I sound like Jerry Seinfeld and John Levy in one. I mean, why? And there's so many horses and buggies here. I mean, look at them. They're really busy, scurrying, transporting all the materials, of course, you know. Look at them. I guess that's how it was done. They just had a lot of horse and buggies here. I mean, look at the amount of horse and buggies that are around here. They try to tell us something? Oh, look, yeah, we use a lot of them. And look at how ghostly. Look at the exposure. I mean, how creepy does that look? Look, it's like a ghostly horse and carriage there. And look at that. Look at the ghostly horse and carriage. I mean, yeah, they used a lot of them. There's your tents. There's what we built. There's your tents. And look, there's your cathedral. I mean, is the lighting even the same? Does that look like, I mean, I don't want to say anything. You guys be the judge. You guys tell me what you think over here. You guys that are experts. I mean, look, there's your guys. I mean, can I ask you this though? Why would they complete the windows in their entirety? I mean, look, why would they complete the windows completely? Or no, that was the outside. Or those, they didn't have the stained glass in them. But why wouldn't they just do the openings first? Look, it's like they did the entire carvings first. But why wouldn't they do the entire structure first? I mean, look what's so weird. Look what's going on here. These construction photos. If we check this out, I mean, anything? I mean, look at the sky. I mean, look at this. This is just one of the most interesting construction photos I've ever seen. So, yeah, that at least they have one. I mean, because they do not have one for the cathedral. Again, this is from the book as well, June of 1877. The cornerstone laying ceremony. And again, here is one of those famous aerial photos that every town has from 1878. So this is March of 1878. Less than a year later, look, there's your cathedral right there. And look, they just built most of it. It's about just half of the spire of the main building, the main port tower, almost built. So it started in 1877. And they've done all this. And look, there's a nice neighborhood. I mean, look at this. They have some houses that are built out here. I mean, you have some big structures. Is that the hotel? I think that's the Garden City Hotel right over there. There's that house. I think there's your nice homes that you saw. See these two homes over here? See this hotel? I think I actually could do a drive-by. I did a drive-by of those places. You mean, take a look at this. Um, I drove past those. Yeah, look, those two nice homes that you saw. There's one. And that old aerial photo, the drawing. Look at this old house that is right by the cathedral, right in Garden City. Really old looking house. Oh, sorry, do that again. Sorry about that. And yeah, there it is. Really cool. And look, there it is. Here's your house, and there's your cathedral. Check it out. How sturdy is that thing? I mean, built to last. I mean, the way amazing how they did that in 1877 until 1885. I wanted to show you a few other structures. The cathedral at night. Here is the cathedral at night. Did a drive-by past this place. Now, again, I do not recommend doing drive-bys. Please, kids, do not try this at home. Do not attempt this at home. You might get a ticket, especially in Nassau County and not anywhere in Long Island or in New York City. Not recommended to, use a mobile device trying to film anything. And this is by no means an admission that I am using a mobile device while driving. I take measures to avoid that, just so you know, or I'm not driving. Here's another. This is also Garden City. Here is the middle school. Look at this place. Check this out. They have these like bricked up large windows. This is the Garden City Middle School. Check this place out. Huge. I mean, look at the amount of bricks that were used. And you'll see here. Oh, I got to go past the middle school again. I will show you. No, that's not the middle school. There it is. There's your medical school. Look, there's the cathedral over there. Quickly, you can see in the background. Look, there's the middle school. Beautiful, the pillars and the pediment, cupola. Really cool, expansive building. Middle school, and there. Oh, sorry. Let me check it out again. Sorry for the quality again. I just want you to get an idea of the entire Garden City area, how it's laid out. Again, this is all in the midst of a golf course. I mean, there's a country club, there's a golf course. I mean, there is a lot of mountains in this area as well. I mean, that St. Paul's right there. Across the street is the golf course. So, sorry, I didn't get into focus that well. But yeah, there is St. Paul's. Look at how awesome it looks from the road. They're doing something over there with those trucks. Hope they're cleaning up or something. I don't know. Doing something over there. And let's see it at night. I just want to show you. Look, this is St. Paul's again, but there is the Garden City Hotel, the last version of it. There were 4 versions of the Garden City Hotel, which I'm going to show you in a bit right now. But there is St. Paul's School on the left, all lit up at night. Check it out. How awesome does that look? Holy Hogwarts. There's your clock tower over there. Check it out. And before this video ends, I do want to show you another one of my reels I made on Instagram about the Garden City Hotel. There were actually 4 versions of it, and it's within the vicinity of this place. And it was actually, the first one was actually built when Alexander Turney Stewart was still alive in 1872. And then the second one was built in 1894 to 1895. And here's the second one I wanted to show you. Okay, well, let's just go into the thing. Yeah, about the Garden City Hotel. This is the second Garden City Hotel from 1895 until 1899. It was actually burnt down. And there's the Brooklyn Daily Eagle, September 1899. And look at that. Look at those illustrations of the old world structure that was being burnt down. No fatalities. And then the third Garden City Hotel was from 1901 to 1973, where Charles Lindbergh had stayed during his first transatlantic flight. And yeah, let's just take a look. Again, here's the second incarnation. There's the third one. And actually, you guys take a look at the video here. It tells, it's self-explanatory. A lot of famous people stayed there. Again, Charles Lindbergh during his transatlantic flight. Roosevelt Field is not far from there. That's where famous airfields, the Spirit of St. Louis took off from. Garden City, very historic area. Yeah. It's when it was demolished. Huh. Here's the fourth version. What do you think of it compared to the other ones? They reproduced the cupola pretty well. Everything else, though, it's a nice hotel. Expensive per night, but compared to the other ones, yeah. The clock up there, I love it. So that is the Garden City Hotel, and again, here is a article about when it burnt down. Second version. So we do have a fire story at this place. I mean, look at the second version. Look at how it burnt down, and it was I actually have the full article. I got to do a video of it sometime. But anyway, I figured that was a nice preview of some of the stuff, particularly Garden City. I figured that was a great place to start. So I hope you enjoy. I mean, there's more videos to come. Please, again, follow me on Instagram at OldWorldNY. Please follow me here, share, tell your friends. I'm going to be a big part of the YouTube community moving forward. So I thank you all for tuning in. God bless all of you. Have a good night.